But that's what your counsel put in the motion. Defendant is gainfully employed. That's why, time out, listen. That is why I was asking, are you employed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because I'm sure the state is not going to have any objection to you working. You're going to remain on GPS. Now, the next question, you're saying that you have doctor's appointments you need to make.
Yes, ma'am.
State, are you going to have any objections to him being allowed to go to his doctor's appointment? So he'll be on partial for his doctor's appointments. He'll be able to go to his doctor's appointments. Court is calling NIMAG number 743637, State of Texas versus Joseph Smith. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett.
Defense?
Gary Church for the defense.
And are you Mr. Smith?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, there's a motion to modify bond restrictions. The defense is asking that GPS be removed. Is that correct?
That is the start, yes, Your Honor.
Judge, we're opposed. This is everything assault about firearm. So we're unagreed with the total removal of GPS.
All right, so with the motion to remove GPS is going to be denied. And here it states that
Judge, do I have a chance to reply?
Sure.
This is a self-defense issue. He has not been found guilty. This is a decorated veteran, 3 Purple Hearts, the Bronze Star. He felt that it was reasonable. No shots were fired. The guy who is alleged the complaining witness is running around without a shirt in December, stone on his butt, causing problems. He approaches my client. My client shows his gun.
As he goes.
The guy comes after.
Okay,
him.
let me ask you all this. Counsel,
Yes, ma'am.
did you view this?
Yes.
It's on video, ma'am.
Okay, so this is where we are.
He was telling my son he was gonna kill him because he was white.
Well, stop. So this is where we are. Where we are is I have that there's another judge who put you on GPS for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Another judge, stop. So that's what you're on for. Now, what I'm saying is I'm not removing the GPS. So the next question is, you say in your motion that he's fully employed, correct?
Judge, he is 100% disabled. He was working with the National Guard and DPS down at the border. But since the arrest, he has not been able to assist them. He was teaching marksmanship, I believe is what you were doing.
So I'm a trained scout sniper for the United States.
All right, I don't think,
I was teaching them on weapons and pistol techniques.
all right, so I don't believe with the nature of your charge, they will allow you to continue.
No, ma'am, that's why I had to lock up my ranks and stop. I have no, that employment is not coming in. It's just my wife and I'm barely making it.
Judge, may I interrupt?
Sure.
He is a veteran with diagnosed with PTSD and other issues. I had a client. There's been issues where he's actually called pretrial and in a suicidal mood. Okay. I had a client, same situation with him. They GPS'd him. He committed suicide.
Okay, so let me stop everybody right there. Do not put it on this court that somebody's going to commit suicide because they're on GPS. What I have before me is what I have before me, sir. What I have before me is that they're charging you with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. If somebody wants to file a motion for an examining trial and call witnesses, they can do that. If somebody wants to call in a witness for this hearing, you all can do that. But right now, both sides are just giving me argument. And what I'm telling you, sir, and what I'm telling your counsel is another judge placed you on GPS for an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I don't have any information.
Yes, ma'am. He done that because I live so far away. I live in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Mhm.
And that's why he done that.
All right, so here's my question, State.
My
Yes.
mental health is suffering. I haven't had a chance to see my doctors. My physical health is suffering.
Mhm.
I'm in remission right now with stomach cancer.
Okay.
My own home become my prison.
Okay, so I don't think anybody's listening to what I'm saying because everybody is entrenched in what their arguments are. So the first question I was asking you, because in your motion, it says defendant is gainfully employed. So what I was going to, well, I know you're shaking your head no, but that's what your counsel put in the motion. Defendant is gainfully employed. That's why, time out, listen. That is why I was asking, are you employed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because I'm sure the state is not going to have any objection to you working. You're going to remain on GPS. Now, the next question, you're saying that you have doctor's appointments you need to make.
Yes, ma'am.
State, are you going to have any objections to him being allowed to go to his doctor's appointment? So he'll be on partial for his doctor's appointments. He'll be able to go to his doctor's appointments.
I can't go to church. I missed my father's funeral. My son's coming in a week. I haven't seen him in over a year and a half. He's a Marine also. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna be able to see him.
Mhm.
Your Honor, this is detriment to my health.
Judge,
The only reason I used my weapon was to escalate the force. I know how to escalate the force. I'm a Marine. I didn't use, I pointed it at him.
Judge, I'm gonna set up check at this point. I think they're going with the facts of the case.
They are. And this is what I keep telling everybody. This is what I want everyone. Take a moment, decompress. This is what I'm telling everyone.
Thank you.
One, you're telling me he's a veteran. He has a Purple Heart. This is what happened. Trust me, all of my male relatives have been in the military.
Thank you
All right. So your service is appreciated.
for service.
But let me just tell you what my job is as a judge. Part of my job is one, to protect the community,
Yes, ma'am.
right? There are a lot of people who are on bond right now. They're on bond for murder. Some of them have GPS, some of them don't have GPS because whoever read them their rights and let them know their conditions didn't give it to them, right? So the person who placed you on GPS, they read a report. Either you were arrested at the scene and you were brought in before a magistrate, and that magistrate judge decided that you were going to be on GPS. Then,
I was brought in front of a magistrate and
Yeah.
I paid $100,000 bond to get out.
okay,
And I exercised extreme discipline and prejudice when how I'm taught.
mhm.
When there is a threat,
Mhm.
not just to me, but to my family member.
All right, we can go off the record. Let me ask you
Yes,
something.
ma'am.
All right, so you're telling me all of this.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you want me to do?
Ma'am, I'm not going anywhere.
No. No. Listen to me. My question is, what do you want
I
me to
want to
do?
be able to take my son fishing before I die.
Okay, so you want to take your son fishing. What day you want to take your son fishing?
Whenever I'd like to.
No, you need to give me
I
when.
can't, I can't work at my ranch anymore with the Army National Guard or the DPS because it had to do with weapons.
Okay, so there you go. So,
I don't have
so we
that
know
anymore.
that's off the table. So my question to you is, you want to go fishing with your son. What else do you want to do?
My father.
Okay,
Judge, can we consider tracking?
all right, you need to talk to the state about that. All right, step back. Y'all confer.
I'm sorry.
Your special needs child has saved you. And you are not saving your special needs child. So where's the child now?
He is with his father at the moment. The CPS case is on the father and the current girlfriend. And
So let me get this straight and correct me if I'm wrong. So you are saying that there's allegations of abuse and those allegations are abuse against the father who he's with?
yes, Your Honor. And the case has been open for about they opened one CPS case, my court did, because of the what they had found in my phone. And then the caseworker got in touch with
What did
with
they
the
find?
father.
Wait, raise your right hand for me, please. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
So
state your name.
Victoria Hernandez.
What did they find in your phone?
So they found that, so I had found out that my kid's father was locking my son in the room, and I wasn't aware, like I had, like, so later on, they said that it was because like the autism doctor recommended that they lock the door at night. But I thought like they were just locking my son in the room like all day. And so that's what drug court found on my phone when they were going through our messages, was me like getting mad at the dad about locking my son in the room. And so they called CPS for neglect. And then the dad got another CPS case because I believe the school called CPS for neglect as well.
All right, any objection to somebody from drug court zooming in?
Hi, Your Honor.
Oh, could I have a file stamp for this case? And then I'm gonna write the number. Oh. Oh, no, I think they're about to plea. Are you all gonna Is this gonna be reset or y'all worked it out? No
We worked
reset.
it out, Judge.
I agree, but
Oh, counsel, can you give me a trial court certification form?
Can.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Mr. Garrett will assist me.
Okay. Which paper? Is it this one? Is it Joseph Smith Chirac?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so after this, we'll take up Mr. Smith, okay? Oh, no problem. And then Norma? How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay, ma'am.
Okay. That's okay. It happens. I'm telling you, it feels like a Monday, but everybody's happy, so it's a happy Monday. So here you go. Thank you. He's. Oh, let me see. Let me give this to you. And you let me know. And then I'm gonna write down the number on this so I can give you the file on Nellum. Okay. All right, court is going to call 2020 CR 8599, State of Texas versus Victoria Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record? Thank you. For the state
Jason Garrett,
defense.
Michael DeLeon for Ms. Hernandez.
And are you Ms. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, I know you were recently appointed to represent Ms. Hernandez. Are you waiving your time?
We are waiving any type of preparation period, Your Honor. I believe we have come to a resolution that'll be acceptable to the court.
All right. And do you have any objection to proceeding, Ms. Hernandez?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Are you the same Victoria Irene Hernandez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 8599 for the offense of abandoning a child with intent to return on January 4th, 2021 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. State.
yes, Your Honor, violating condition number 13, on or about the 23rd day of April 2024, in Bear County, Texas, defendant Victoria Irene Hernandez did then and there operate a motor vehicle without a valid Texas driver's license in violation of condition number 13.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Waiver of any violated conditions.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 13, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition 13?
I do.
Court will find violation of condition number 13 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
So there's not.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
State's requesting verification.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, probation had made a recommendation to extend for 1 year place Ms. Hernandez in a DDRF, followed by mixed supervision and a parenting class. And as the court could see, she was in felony drug court. DDRF was held in abeyance last time as an option, and she is motivated to go to DDRF. be successful in it. Apparently the wait is only 3 to 6 weeks. And that's what we're asking the court to do.
All right, any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Hernandez, I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. And let me just tell you why. Felony drug court is an intensive form of probation. I know that. But from reviewing the court summary, it's not as though felony drug court, you mess up one time or you make a bad choice one time that they say, oh, we're not going to deal with you anymore. And I'm looking here at the sanctions that they gave you over there. And let me just tell you how many sanctions they gave you, which means this is how many chances they gave you. You understand? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's what you're coming to this court with. 36 times felony drug court was seeking to work with you. So you see where my mindset is? And do you understand why?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so I placed you on probation here. And even here, you had a motion to revoke filed against you. And that was on, well, it was heard on March 9th, 2022. And that's when you were sent to felony drug court. So I don't think you're a good candidate for probation.
Judge, if I could,
Yes.
one thing for Ms. Hernandez, the good thing about felony drug court for her was that it is our belief that it has worked. She has been clean since September, and if she was tested today, she's gonna come up negative.
Mhm.
So, it's not like she totally, yeah, there's several things that she did do correctly in felony drug court. There are a number of things, obviously, as the court has seen, that weren't done correctly, but she's made a lot of her appointments and she has ended up clean, which is the point of felony drug court.
I just don't think you're a good candidate. I mean, felony drug court, that's a very good program. And what felony drug court has placed, the issues they have with you. I mean, they're major issues, but instead they are still trying to work with you. And they tried to work with you a lot. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people want to stay on probation. They do. Like nobody wants to go to prison. I don't take any joy in sending the people to prison. And everybody that I send to prison or everybody I place on probation, I actually do remember them. Even as a defense attorney, I had some clients who ended up in prison. Guess what? I still remember them and wondering how they're doing and hopefully they've changed their life. And it'll be the same with you. I just don't think you're a good candidate for probation. I think we tried.
And
So,
And Judge, the only other thing is she's never been given a felony conviction before. That's why she wants to stay on defer. She's motivated for it. And that's why she was hoping that the probation's recommendation would be followed.
all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find 13 true. I'm going to revoke, find you guilty, and I'll sentence you under 1244. Does anybody want to state any objection to her being sentenced under 1244? All right, I'll sentence you under 1244. Let's talk about the time.
Yeah, how much time does she have? Anybody know? How about before the past few weeks?
Yes.
So I was going back and forth with the drug court personnel in this case. And there is some concern, if she is given a sentence JSAT.
Oh, it's not gonna be JSAT.
Okay. Okay.
All right. And what was the concern though? Now you've piqued everyone's interest.
Judge, they feel that a JSAT sentence is not the reason why she was kicked out of drug court and so forth. They just don't think JSAT would be appropriate. And some other concerns in regards to her child.
Ah,
So if she was given JSAT, they just have concerns in regards to that. Now, if she was continued, then that would be something different, but they are not in agreement with anything JSAT.
all right. So what is the issue with the child?
From my understanding, there is a CPS open case for neglect and possible abuse.
Not on me, on the father.
Okay.
There's an open case.
And state you're asking for revocation?
Correct, Your Honor.
So we are not opposed to revocation, but we are not with JSAT.
Okay.
Judge, if
I
I
mean,
may,
what I can tell you, I wasn't going to give her judgment satisfied. I just, let me just tell you what my thought processes were.
Yes,
My
Your Honor.
thought process in reading everything was I saw that there's a child involved, right? This case involves a child and it's abandoned with intent to return. So I understand, and I understand that that child, they're telling the report is special needs,
Yes.
but she's making horrible choices.
at the same time, Judge, if she goes to DDRF, it doesn't kick the can down the road. It puts her in a position where potentially she'll be a better citizen, better productive parent. So DDRF only lasts for long, probation only lasts for long. If we help her continue, she has a possibility of, one more chance, and the court has given plenty of chances before. But if she's given one more chance, there's a possibility that one day she's gonna be still with this child, and that child needs a stable parent, and DDRF will help in that potentially.
State? Is the state still recommending revocation?
Well, Judge, criminal, child involved, I mean, the state would be opposed to the follow-up and, she is appropriate, hopefully, because it looks like the person from those that we have in our system, that the defendant might have the anger problem. And any type of additional help might help for the future of that child at least.
Well, I will tell you what. Your special needs child has saved you. And you are not saving your special needs child. So where's the child now?
He is with his father at the moment. The CPS case is on the father and the current girlfriend. And
So let me get this straight and correct me if I'm wrong. So you are saying that there's allegations of abuse and those allegations are abuse against the father who he's with?
yes, Your Honor. And the case has been open for about they opened one CPS case, my court did, because of the what they had found in my phone. And then the caseworker got in touch with
What did
with
they
the
find?
father.
Wait, raise your right hand for me, please. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
So
state your name.
Victoria Hernandez.
What did they find in your phone?
So they found that, so I had found out that my kid's father was locking my son in the room, and I wasn't aware, so later on, they said that it was because the autism doctor recommended that they lock the door at night. But I thought they were just locking my son in the room all day. And so that's what drug court found on my phone when they were going through our messages, was me getting mad at the dad about locking my son in the room, and so they called CPS for neglect. And then the dad got another CPS case because I believe the school called CPS for neglect as well.
All right, any objection to somebody from drug court zooming in? Mr. Gahan? I'll let you all continue to talk, but this is Ms. Garcia, so she's going to give us information. All right. We're back on the record in 2020 CR 8599, State versus Victoria Hernandez. All right, so we have Officer Garcia by Zoom. Any objections to her being by Zoom? Defense?
No objection, Your
All
Honor.
right, and the state has already stated that they do not have any objections. Officer Garcia, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. Do you waive any confidentiality that Ms. Garcia has as it relates to your time in felony drug court?
Oh, no, I don't mind.
All right, so you're giving up that right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any objection to her testifying in the narrative?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Officer Garcia. What we're trying to discover is whether or not she should be revoked or whether or not I should send her to DDRF. What has transpired is there's been a mention of a child with special needs because I was inclined to sentence her to the Bexar County Jail under 1244 to 1 year. Can you tell us how she was doing? What have been the issues with her in the drug court, and what would be your recommendation for her?
Judge, Victoria was on my caseload the entire time that she was in felony drug court. As you saw in the court summary, we did work with her extensively. Every time there was a violation, we used progressive sanctions. We did have DDRF in abeyance, back on 9/20/2023. Instead of that, we went ahead and gave her the chance to do Alpha Home, which she did complete. However, she went right back to her old criminal thinking. People, places, the basics that we teach in felony drug court. We were working with her, and we happened to do a phone search only because there was another phone search done on another participant, kind of intertwined the two. And that is the only reason why we found out is like it fell into our lap. It wasn't something that we were looking for. And we had concerns again because of her special needs child. We do have another case against her in CPS. So the CPS case, there is one pending for the father of her child, and we do also have one for herself.
All right. Do you know, with regards to the case for herself, what is that about?
Because of what was found on her phone.
So what was found on her phone has absolutely nothing to do with the child's biological father?
It's actually both of them are involved. But again, he was the only one that the case had. The first CPS case is only on him. So when we found the information that included both of them, a CPS case was filed against her as well.
So what was on her phone? Did it have to do with, I don't want to get into too much, but what was on her phone? Did it have to do with her as it relates to her and her child?
Yes, concerning for her to be around her child, absolutely.
Okay.
And then considering her case that she's on as well. So with that being said, we have seen often that we work with the individuals and there wasn't really enough progress, and we don't feel comfortable with one, probation doesn't like to recommend revocation. But we have seen in drug court that a lot of our participants are getting credit for time served. So we didn't want her to just, get a JSAT and be done, because then there's no problems that are fixed. And then we have the concern for the son, because she will be able to go back and just be around him. That was what she was trying to do while she was on my caseload. So that is very concerning. If I could recommend revocation, without the JSAT, I would. And I would like to, that's what I would like to happen.
All right. Do you have any questions?
I do, Judge.
All right.
Officer Garcia,
Yes, sir.
throughout her time throughout felony drug court, she tested negative on multiple occasions, correct?
She did, however, she also tested positive.
How long ago was that?
Let me check. Drug test. Well, she did have a no-show, so to us, that was April the 17th. That is considered a positive in felony drug court. Let's see, her last positive would have been September of last year.
2023?
Yes. And again, she did go to treatment during that time frame before we just got her back reporting in person.
That's all I have for you. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. And Officer Garcia, you all are not willing to accept her back. Is that correct?
No, Judge. We worked so much with Miss Victoria, and it just seems like we hit a wall at this point.
All right. Thank you so much for zooming in on such short notice. I appreciate it.
Yes, Judge, you have a good rest of your afternoon.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So with her, it's going to be revocation. Are you still insisting that what was in your phone was not related to you?
I wasn't aware the second time around that a CPS case was put on me. I've been in jail.
No. My question is,
It
are you
is-
still saying that what was on your phone regarding your child is unrelated to you?
No.
Okay.
Judge, in lieu of that, we're asking for the minimum time allowed. Apparently she has 158 days in custody over the past 3-4 years. And I would argue that, she has done several things right. She's also done several things wrong, but there was several things. She did participate in the felony drug program and did a lot of good things. So we want the court to reflect on that.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Court is going to revoke you. Let me see. Where is the trial court certification?
Handed it to the court.
I do have it here. The court is going to revoke you. The court is going to find you guilty. The court will give you credit for any time served. The court will give you credit if you successfully completed inpatient treatment, because I see there was some inpatient treatment maybe through Alpha Homes. If you successfully completed that, the court will give you credit for that. And the court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility. I'll recommend the therapeutic community. I can't force them to place you in there, but if you request it, they will consider it. If you don't request it, they will not consider it at all. And I'll also request mental health while she's at the state jail facility. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right. You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. You're going to have to get your life in order. If you don't, your life is going to continue to spiral out of control. Felony Drug Court is a good program. They work with you for 2 years trying to help you, and you still just want to do whatever you've been doing, which is not good for your son. I always tell people you're an adult. Your son is not an adult.
No objection.
All right, just have a seat. Drug court is going to zoom in. 2024 CR 5143, State of Texas versus Corey Puente. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Todd Coronado.
Are you Corey Puente?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Ca- Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review and sign the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are.
Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Sure.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Puente, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Off the record for a moment. So those who are talking behind the court reporter, you all need to talk to the deputy and ask them to move you to that end. All right, did you review the plea bargain page?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, there's a $500 fine and the state is recommending deferred adjudication and there's to be restitution to the complainant. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 120 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand that's a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. City Supervisor Wall salt.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may continue to confer. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, it's remorseful. Well, actually, he realized he made a stupid mistake paying somebody for $1,500 for a $20,000 vehicle. But he's learned from it. He's ready to move on. And he's asking the court for deferred adjudication to give him a chance to keep this on his record.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
Work for a moving company, Town Services of San Antonio,
How old are you?
25.
Have you ever had a car before?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you buy this car you had before or
It
no?
was given for my mom, to me, for my first car.
Oh, it was given to you by your
After
mom?
that, I had a daughter, 2021.
All right, so did she change the
Yes, ma'am.
title in your name?
Yes, ma'am. That was-
All right, so this car that you're paying $1,500 for, that's actually worth $20,000. Was a title given to you?
No, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
so I don't understand. Why would you think that this was a legitimate sale if you pay $1,500 for a vehicle and nobody's giving you a title?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you're saying yes, ma'am, but I'm trying to figure out, you give somebody $1,500 for a vehicle, that's what you're saying. The vehicle, as you know, is worth more than $20,000. So you bought a car before, had one in your possession before, and you said your mother changed your title, the title over for you. So this person that you're saying you paid $1,500 for the car, did they give you a title?
Ma'am, they
Did you ask for a title? Why didn't you ask for a title?
I didn't. I wasn't thinking.
I'm sorry, what?
I wasn't thinking. I was just.
No, you didn't ask for a title because you knew there was an issue with it. It's sort of like if I see somebody with a Lamborghini and they come up to me and tell me, oh, if you give us $10,000 for this Lamborghini, we'll sell it to you. I know that Lamborghini is worth more than $10,000. It's running well. There's not a problem. I open the hood and the engine's there. Everything's great. And I give them that $10,000. If I think it's a legitimate sale, the first thing I'm going to want to know is, hey, I need the title or something because I got to get insurance on this vehicle. Did you get insurance on this vehicle?
No, ma'am.
How long did you have this vehicle?
Almost 2 weeks.
Did you open up the glove compartment?
No, ma'am.
So you didn't put insurance on the vehicle.
No, ma'am. I didn't.
So you're just driving around in the vehicle with no insurance. When your mother turned over the vehicle, her vehicle to you, and you got the title from it, did you have insurance on that?
No.
So basically, this whole thing about you not knowing that if somebody gave you a $20,000 for a $20,000 car for $1,500, if that's true,
Right.
you knew that the car was stolen. You knew there was an issue. And here's the problem. Whoever that car belongs to, they have the complainant's name listed. They didn't want anybody else driving their vehicle, some complete stranger that they didn't give permission to. You understand?
No, I did.
How old, do you have children?
So
How old are they?
2 and 1.
2 and 1. Do you have a car?
No, I don't right now.
All right. Does your mom have a car?
No, ma'am. She doesn't. She stepdad does.
Oh, your stepfather has a car.
Yes, ma'am.
And does your mom use the stepdad's car?
No, she doesn't drive.
All right. So do you love your stepfather?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
How would you feel if somebody like you were to take his car and say, oh, somebody offered me his car for $200 and they take it for $200. Then they stand before a judge and they say, no, I didn't get a title.